Let me first start off by saying thank you, Kyle Smith, for accepting my challenge, this back and forth dialogue, so that we both can get better at our presenting skills, public speaking skills, and communication skills to improve our ability to conversate, talk, and present ourselves in a very natural and somewhat professional way, because that's the hardest part. Like when you're trying to talk and you're learning how to speak, whether it be for business, whether it be for just regular social interaction, the hardest part is being able to sound clear. For some people, when you're talking out in front of an audience, for example, sometimes the hardest thing is to not sound monotone. Monotone is probably the worst thing that you can do. However, so I think there are two things: either being monotone or stuttering. I think those are like the two worst things. And it's weird because when you're trying to talk, like I am right now in front of the camera, is either I'm monotone or I am stuttering and slurring my words. So the one thing that I think you should try to do is that you should try to enunciate your words like I am right now. I'm kind of exaggerating what I'm saying. And the reason for this is so that I can understand what you're saying. Because I wasn't sure what you were saying in certain parts of the way you were talking, or certain parts of what you were asking. Something I think you wanted, your topics was challenges. I rewinded it like at least 8 times to figure out what you said, and I couldn't hear what you said. So it might be good practice just to enunciate your words, because that's the whole idea of this. We get to practice a bunch of times, and it kind of helps build our skills, our confidence, and we can give each other feedback. But you talked about hobbies, and I'll briefly talk about a hobby of mine, and that is powerlifting. I love to lift weights. I like to improve my ability to lift more weight faster, and my biggest goal is to deadlift 600 pounds by the end of the year. It's probably a very difficult goal right now. But one of the things that I love so much about it and why I love it is because each and every single week I get to test myself. How much weight can I lift for how many repetitions? Some days I beat the previous week, other days I don't. Some days are good days, other days are bad days. But there's one thing for sure that's always there when I'm going for a very challenging set right before I lift the weight off the rack or off the ground, is that there's like a little sense of hesitation, not hesitation, maybe fear, maybe, I don't know what you would call it. I guess you could call it fear, but it's overcoming that fear of having to lift the weight. I mean, I'm not lifting anything ridiculous, nothing beyond my capabilities, but I'm lifting something that's a little bit outside, or not right within range, but within the amount of, I don't know, how do you say, effort, or kind of like the edge of my ability, so that way I can grow stronger. So that's my talk. Thanks for watching. And my topic for you is, why would you like to be a better public speaker?